our bubble, 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 bubble. So, welcome to the bubble. I want to do some poetry reading for you, and this is just going to be a really cozy, it's a cozy bubble tonight, like, for sure. I've got some candles, I got some tea, so we're going to do poetry with a cup of tea. This is inspired by a podcast I've been listening to recently called The Manic Episodes by Mary Lambert and her partner Wyatt. At the end of each episode, they read poetry to each other, and it was just so relaxing to me, and I was like, oh, I should do a video like this, because it would be just something that I would really enjoy and kind of low effort, I guess you could say. So as you can probably tell, this is going to be another Lofi ASMR video. I think some people really like that. I know I like Lofi ASMR. It's not for everybody, but I hope you all enjoy it. And thank you for supporting me so much. The amount of people that have commented and subscribed and viewed my videos so far, like, it's been really encouraging and inspiring me to like keep coming back and make videos, and it's something that's like, it's really relaxing for me to do, but it's just a matter of me sitting down and doing it. So all the poems I'm going to read will be linked in the description, except for the ones that are written by me, because those aren't posted anywhere. So this first one is called I Am Not Ready to Die Yet by Aracelis Gourmet. I am not ready to die yet, magnolia tree going wild outside my kitchen window, and the dogs need a house, and by the way, I just met you, my sisters and I have things to do, and I need to talk on the phone with my brother, plant a tree, and all the things I said I'd get better at. In other words, I am not ready to die yet, because we didn't say we'd have a picnic the first hot day. I mean, the first really, really hot day. Takaria and swim, kin and muscle and friend, don't you go now, no. Today we saw the dead bird and stopped for it, and the airplanes glided above us, and the wind lifted the dead bird's feathers. I am not ready to die yet. I want to live longer, knowing that wind still moves a dead bird's feathers. Wind doesn't move over and say, that thing can't fly, don't go there, it's dead. No, it just blows and blows, lifting what it can. I am not ready to die yet, no. I want to live longer. I want to love you longer. Say it again. I want to love you longer. And sing that song again and get pummeled by the sea and come up breathing in hot sun and those walks and those kids and hard laugh, clap your hands. I am not ready to die yet. Give me more dreams, to taste the fig, to hear the coyote closer. I am not ready to die yet, but when I go, I'll go knowing there will be a next time. I want to be like the cactus fields I drove through in Arizona. If I am a cactus, be the cactus I grow next to, arms up. Every day let me face you, every day of my cactus life. And when I go, or you go, let me see you again somewhere, or you see me. Isn't that you, old friend, my love? You might say, while swimming in some ocean to the small fish at your ankle, or weren't you my sister once? I might say to the sad brown dog who follows me down the street, or to the small boy or old woman or horse eye, or to the tree, I know, I knew, I know you too. I'm saying, could this be what makes me stop in front of that dogwood train whistle, those curtains blowing in that window? See now, there go some eyes you knew once, riding the legs of another animal, wearing its blue sky magnolia, wearing its bear or fine or wolf suit. See, somewhere in the night a mouth is singing, you remind me, and the heart flips over in the dusky sea of its chest like a fish signaling, yes, yes, it was me, and yes, it was, and you were there and are here now. Yes, honey, yes, hive, yes, I will, Jack, see you again, even if it's a lie. Don't let me know, not yet, not ever. I need to think I'll see you, oh, see you again. I love that poem, and it came to me in the exact right time. It's so good. Yes, moving on to the next ones, so that this video isn't 2 hours long. I know I have many more poems that I would love to share, so if you want me to do another one, let me know in the comments. I think I might consider making it a series. So this, excuse me, this is called Mental Health by, I don't know if I'm gonna say this right, Yrsa Daily Ward. It's spelled YRSA Daily Ward. And this is from a poetry book called Bone. This was gifted to me by a good friend of mine, and oh, it's so good. Okay, so this is called Mental Health. If you're walking down an aisle with a dim fluorescent hue by the tinned fish and canned beans, strip lighting above, cracked tiles beneath, with the realization that most things are futile, and get the sudden urge to end it all, don't stop. Call a friend. Call your mother if you have one, and if you can stand her. Listen to her talk about the price of canned fish and tinned beans. Call the speaking clock. Know that whatever time it says is the time that everything has to change. Leave the damn aisle. Don't go anywhere where they sell sweets, chips, booze, fast love, or lottery tickets. See that just outside there are people lined streets that are emptier than your insides. Skies darker than your own. Look for yourself, because it never helps to hear from anyone else. If you are one of those running around town like mad people who jump from tall buildings with glass fronts and not enough air, if you are failing to fix a broken story, if you have been cooped up for far too long in a very high tower, in a dangerously low state, plenty of TV channels and TV dinners, plenty of biscuits, chocolate, desserts, cake, and plenty of wine, but no love for miles and miles. If you did not get up for work today, if it has been afternoon for hours, and the silence is keeping you awake, if you only remember how to draw your breath in and out like waves of thick tar cooling, if you are wishing it later, pulling the sun down with your prayers, leave the damn bed. Wash the damn walls, crack open a window, even in the rain, even in the snow. Listen to the church bells outside. Know that however many times they chime is half the number of changes you have to make. Stop trying to die. Serve your time here. Do your time. Clean out the fridge. Throw away the soya milk. Soya milk is made from children's tears. Put flowers on the table. Stand them in a measuring jug. Chop raw vegetables if you have them. Know that if you are hungry for something but you can't think what you are, more often than not, only love-thirsty, only bored. When the blood in your body is weary to flow, when your bones are heavy though hollow, if you have made it past 30, celebrate, and if you haven't yet, rejoice. Know that there is a time coming in your life when dirt settles and the patterns form a picture. If you dream of the city but you live in the country, milk the damn cows, sell the damn sheep. Know that they will be wishing you well, posing for pictures on milk cartons or running over lush hills to be counted at the beginning of somebody else's dream. See, they never held you back. It was you. Only you. That one got me crying. I haven't read it in a while. My goodness. That one hits. I'll read another one from the same book. It's just so good. This one is called You Don't Know the Half of It. According to you, people like me shouldn't go into places like this or be around people like these, but you don't know the half of it. The brightest of stars, frankly, are just a load of hot air and diamonds, sadly. We're just formed from dust and rock. And the butterfly, remember, used to crawl on its belly and tiny legs through the dirt. There's another one. I need to pull it up. I forgot to before this video. This wasn't super planned out. Sorry, I'm like sniveling. I'm emotional. I'm emo, and I think it's like the new year. Sorry if my cats are making a bunch of noise in the background. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure in the new year, to feel hopeful, and it's, I don't know. It's a lot of pressure. Okay. This is called Persimmons by Lee. In 6th grade, Mrs. Walker slapped the back of my head and made me stand in the corner for not knowing the difference between persimmon and precision, how to choose. Persimmons, this is precision. Ripe ones are soft and brown spotted, sniff the bottoms. The sweet one will be fragrant, how to eat. Put the knife away, lay down newspaper. Peel the skin tenderly, not to tear the meat. Chew the skin, suck it, and swallow. Now eat the meat of the fruit, so sweet, all of it to the heart. Donna undresses, her stomach is white. In the yard, dewy and shivering with crickets, we lie naked, face up, face down. I teach her Chinese. Crickets, choo, choo. Do, I've forgotten. Naked, I've forgotten. Ni, whoa, you and me. I part her legs, remember to tell her she is beautiful as the moon. Other words that got me into trouble were fight and fright, wren and yarn. Fight was what I did when I was frightened. Fright was what I felt when I was fighting. Wrens are small, plain birds. Yarn is what one knits with. Wrens are soft as yarn. My mother made birds out of yarn. I loved to watch her tie the stuff, a bird, a rabbit, a wee man. Mrs. Walker brought a persimmon to class and cut it up so everyone could taste a Chinese apple, knowing it wasn't ripe or sweet. I didn't eat but watched the other faces. My mother said every persimmon has a sun inside, something golden, glowing, warm as my face. Once in the cellar, I found 2 wrapped in newspaper, forgotten and not yet ripe. I took them and set both on my bedroom windowsill, where each morning a cardinal sang, "The sun, the sun." Finally understanding he was going blind, my father sat up all one night waiting for a song, a ghost. I gave him the persimmons, swelled, heavy as sadness and sweet as love. This year, in the muddy lighting of my parents' cellar, I rummage looking for something I lost. My father sits on the tired wooden stairs, black cane between his knees, hand over hand, gripping the handle. He's so happy that I've come home. I ask how his eyes are, a stupid question. All gone, he answers. Under some blankets, I find a box. Inside the box, I find 3 scrolls. I sit beside him and untie 3 paintings by my father. A hibiscus leaf and a white flower, 2 cats preening, 2 persimmons so full they want to drop from the cloth. He raises both hands to touch the cloth and asks, "Which is this?" "This is Persimmons, Father." Oh, the feel of the wolf tail on the silk, the strength, the tense precision in the wrist. I painted them hundreds of times, eyes closed. These I painted blind. Some things never leave a person. Scent of the hair of one you love, the texture of persimmons in your palm, the ripe weight. So I think that was one of the, this was like a poem that I read in one of my classes in college. It's beautiful. I'm really sorry if I did not say the Chinese words correctly. I don't know Chinese. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay. Now I will read one of the poems that I wrote. It's called Straight from the Whale's Mouth. I'm willing my hands to steady. I'm willing my mind to cast away the thought that the world is a whale, come to swallow me whole, waiting, for it's been ready. It'll come, I know it will, without doubt and without fail. Walking down the sidewalk, ordering a lavender Earl Grey tea, I see all as a water's current pulling me into a dark mouth. I don't know if this mouth is warm from breath or cold from the sea. Will I find true north in letting this beast swim me down south and south? I look into the seeing orbs of the creatures that lurk in the depths. The brass and glass were supposed to keep them out. God damn, my lip relents. I wonder if they see fear in the porthole windows to my soul. My jaw is an underwater catacomb, left gaping and sea salt full. I'm wary of both sides, the pearly opulent, shipwreck conditions less than mint, nor can I find my footing on middle ground. The murr screeches in pressurized silence, it's all too much sound. I learned ordering Molly Moon's ice cream that on solid land I can drown. And my final poem is also one that I wrote. I guess I'll call it Witness Me. Witness me as the wailing hymns of exhumation are unearthed from limbs or lips of indignation. Witness me as a bird's throat creaks, this excavation resounding in my cheeks, the effects of starvation. Witness me as my tears travel at the speed of sound, our damnation, our bones in the mouth of a bloodhound's salvation. No, salivation. Witness me in the aftermath of you. Does a turn of the head make my pain untrue? Sorry, my cat is like hyper right now. So yeah, I guess that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it and find some peace from it. Sorry if it made you emo like it did for me, but it felt what's the word? cathartic. I'm gonna go because he's making a lot of noise.